Hello and welcome to this 5-minute bite all about Google Chrome extensions. Just a quick shout out to our sponsor, Ecti, bringing you this quick step-by-step guide on how to add different Chrome extensions to your browser. So, as you can see, I've already loaded up the Chrome Web Store. To get to the Chrome Web Store, all you have to do is go on any Chrome browser and type in Web Store. Okay, quite often it will be the first link. I've spelt it wrong, that's why it's not coming up. And then it will bring up lots of different ads because Google like to give you lots of ads. But here it is, the Chrome Web Store, and then we just load it up. Okay, and that will bring us in to the Chrome Web Store, which is where we download these amazing things called extensions. Okay, so on this page here, it will often suggest lots of different extensions that you can use. There's lots of cool different ones that you can use, but I'm just going to talk about three today, 3 different extensions that I use every day as part of my professional practice as a teacher and could be used by other professionals in any kind of field, I believe. So the first one we're going to talk about is Project Naphtha, which is something I did talk about in last week's podcast. If you've had a chance to see it, please have a look. But if not, this is what Project Naphtha is. Project Naphtha simply allows you to copy text off an image. So, for example, if you see an inspirational quote or there's some text on an image, a quote or something that you want to take a note down, you can use this this extension to allow you to take that information for yourself. So, to add a Chrome extension to your browser, all you have to do is click on Add to Chrome. Okay, and it will come up with a Are You Sure button as ever. And you click Add Extension. Okay, once it's added, it will come up and it will show up here that it's been added to your Chrome browser. That is fine, and then it will disappear. If you want to have it on your Chrome browser all the time, all you have to do is click the pin and it will show up in your Chrome browser. Okay, another one that I'm going to have a show at you today is Cami. Now, Cami simply allows you to edit over any PDF, okay, which is quite cool. So we're going to add that to Chrome as well, just like we did before by clicking Add to Chrome and then Add Extension. Okay, it's been added, and then I am going to pin it. And then finally, one we're going to look at is Read Aloud, a text-to-speech voice reader. So simply you highlight some text on a web page, and it will read it to you in a language of your choice. So we're going to add that to our browser and click Add Extension. And then we're just going to have a quick look at these 3 extensions in practice in different ways. So, first things first, we're going to have a look at Project Naphtha. Now, if I go to Google and type in quotes, okay, and I go, and quite often all the best quotes are saved on an image. Okay. Now, at the moment, if I select Project Naphtha, okay, it can read them, it can blah, 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 blah. At the moment, when I hover over a piece of text now that I've made sure that it's all in, I can now highlight over the text. Click copy, and then go and import it into a PDF or a Google Doc or whatever I want. So I'm going to go and put this into a Google Doc. I'll go to Docs, thank you. Okay, I'm going to create a blank doc. And then on this document, I'm going to import my quote. There we go. If your chip doesn't come in, swim out to it. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to look for another quote that I like. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. That's very interesting. Okay. And this one doesn't seem to want to let me copy it. Okay. But once you've got once you've got Project Naphtha installed, like I showed you before, it will allow you to copy text. Okay. So now, rather cleverly, I'm going to show you how to use Cami. Okay, one of the cool things about a Google Doc is the ability to change its format. Okay, so you can download it into any of these formats. So I'm going to download it as a PDF. Okay, and I'm going to open this PDF. Now, up here is the Cami button in my browser. So if I select Cami, okay, it'll bring me to the Cami web page where it'll ask me to sign up with all of my information. But I'm just going to click on Continue with Google and use my Google account to allow it to do that. Okay. Now, if I go back to my document, now that that has saved and it's all done that, okay, complete sign up. Yes, I am a teacher. No. Finish. Okay. And then I go back to here and I click on Cami. create blank page, add. Okay, I can use it as a writing platform, okay, but I can also use it to edit over any document that I have saved. So I can open a file from my Google Drive, okay, and there is my untitled document that I've just created. It'll bring it in here, okay, and then I can use this to highlight, I can use it to do different things, and I can use it for lots of different ways to draw people's attention to different things when talking about it. So it's really, really useful to have access to. And then the final one we're going to have a look at is the Read Me Aloud text-to-speech voice reader. Now, I've never used this one, but I saw it on the web store while I was searching for the other ones that I like to use. So I thought we'd have a look at it and see if it works. So, new Chancellor reserves tax cuts and scales back energy help. Interesting. Okay, lots of interesting stories. Okay, Chancellor's speech, energy bills, metaspheres, Dartford closure after protesters climb. Interesting. Let's try this one. So, according to this, if I select this
Let
here,
us know you agree to cookies.
and then it will read
Cookies to
out
give you the best
the
online
information
experience.
from.
Please let us know if you agree to all of. Just Stop Oil said it was part of a protest against new government oil and gas licenses. A diversion for traffic was put in place via the Dartford Tunnel. Essex Police said the
So that's really cool. You can use it to read aloud different pieces of information, which I sometimes find quite useful if you're writing something and you want it on in the background, you want some different information, and it's a cool little thing to have. So that's a really cool extension that you might want to use. Okay, so that is it for today. That is Project Naphtha, Cami, and Read Aloud text-to-speech. 3 cool extensions that you can use as part of your daily practice. Hope that has been helpful, and a thank you to Ecti, our sponsor, and I hope to catch you next week. I'll see you soon.